Title: The Lantern of Kindness. Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and whispering streams, lived a humble old man named Elias. Elias was known for his simple life, contentment, and most of all, his lantern of kindness. Every evening, Elias would take his lantern and stroll through the village. It wasn't an ordinary lantern. It was said to glow brighter with every act of kindness Elias performed. The villagers would eagerly wait for his nightly walks, for they believed that the warmth of his lantern could light up even the darkest corners of their hearts. One day, a skeptical young man named Oliver moved to the village. He had little faith in the power of kindness and found the idea of the enchanted lantern amusing. Determined to prove it wrong, Oliver decided to test Elias. He approached the old man and with a mocking grin said, "I hear your lantern glows brighter with each act of kindness. I bet it's just a clever trick. Show me, old man." Elias simply nodded and invited Oliver to join him on his evening walk. As they strolled through the village, Elias greeted everyone with a smile, offered a helping hand, and spoke words of encouragement. Oliver observed, initially scoffing at what he perceived as mere theatrics. Days turned into weeks, and Oliver continued to accompany Elias. Slowly, something remarkable happened. The villagers responded to Elias's kindness with gratitude and warmth. Acts of generosity and compassion became contagious. Oliver, too, found himself drawn into this circle of goodwill. One evening, as they walked through the village square, Elias turned to Oliver and said, "Kindness is like the lantern's light. The more you share it, the brighter your own world becomes." The skeptical young man felt a warmth within him that surpassed the glow of any lantern. He realized that the true magic wasn't in the lantern itself, but in the transformative power of kindness. From that day forward, Oliver became a beacon of kindness in the village. His acts of goodwill added to the collective glow, and the village blossomed into a haven of compassion and joy. And so, the lantern of kindness continued to illuminate the lives of Elias, Oliver, and the villagers. The moral of the story: in a world where you can be anything, be kind, for kindness has a magic all its own. The Great Pizza Caper. In the quirky town of Chuckleville, where laughter was the daily special, lived a pizza chef named Luigi. Luigi's pizzeria was renowned not only for its delicious pies, but also for the infectious giggles that echoed within its walls. One sunny day, as Luigi kneaded his dough with gusto, a peculiar thing happened. His mischievous cat, Whiskers, decided to lend a paw. In a blink, the dough went airborne, twirling like a doughy acrobat. "Whiskers, you little rascal," chuckled Luigi. "I guess today's pizza will be extra fluffy." As Luigi prepared the toppings, the aroma attracted Chuckleville's notorious jokesters, Benny and Lulu. Benny, with a sly grin, decided to play a prank. He replaced the cheese with rubbery toy mice, thinking it would be a hilarious surprise. Unaware of the switcheroo, Luigi baked the pizza with gusto. As the cheesy masterpiece emerged from the oven, Benny and Lulu struggled to keep straight faces. "Luigi, you've outdone yourself this time. Meisterpiece indeed," Benny snickered. The unsuspecting customers, taking a bite, encountered the unexpected crunch of toy mice. Chuckleville erupted in laughter as pizza-loving citizens discovered the cheesy joke. Luigi, initially bewildered, soon joined the laughter. Well, well, looks like I've created the world's first rodent surprise pizza. Limited edition, folks." In the midst of chuckles, Benny and Lulu learned a lesson about good-natured pranks. Laughter, they discovered, was even more delicious when shared without mischief. Word of the rodent surprise pizza spread like wildfire. Tourists flocked to Luigi's pizzeria, eager to taste the legendary pie with a side of Chuckleville's contagious laughter. As the town enjoyed the newfound fame, Luigi decided to turn the incident into an annual tradition. Each year, Chuckleville celebrated the Great Pizza Caper, embracing the joy that comes from sharing laughter and unexpected surprises.
The Joyful Journey of Jovial Joe. In the whimsical village of Merrimenton, there lived a man named Jovial Joe, whose laughter was as infectious as a barrel of giggling kittens. Joe had a secret recipe for living a good life, and his joyous antics turned every day into a carnival of delight. One sunny morning, as Joe strolled through the village square, he encountered a group of fretful folks, their faces clouded with worry. They complained about life's challenges, from traffic jams to spilled coffee. Joe, with a twinkle in his eye, shared his first nugget of wisdom. Did you know that laughter is like a magical potion? It turns grumbles into giggles and frowns into frolics. With that, Joe started a spontaneous dance party, and soon the worries of the village melted away in the rhythmic beats of joy. As Joe continued his journey, he encountered a grumpy goose blocking the path. Rather than fussing, Joe engaged the goose in a quacking contest, turning an obstacle into a symphony of silly sounds. The villagers learned their second lesson: when life gives you grumpy geese, have a quacking good time. As the day unfolded, Joe shared fun facts that left the village astounded. Did you know that laughing 100 times a day is like doing a light workout? Time to exercise those funny bones. The village square became a laughter gym, with residents chuckling their way to healthier lives. Joe's fun fact turned into a daily ritual, proving that humor was the best medicine. In the evening, as the sun painted the sky with hues of orange and pink, Joe gathered the villagers for a storytelling session. His tales were a blend of wisdom and whimsy, like a delicious stew of morals and mirth. Fun fact number 3, Joe declared with a mischievous grin. Smiles are contagious. Let's see if we can light up the entire village. And so, the villagers embarked on a mission to spread smiles, grinning from ear to ear like the Cheshire Cat at a tea party. The joy radiated like a beacon, touching even the grumpiest corners of Merrimenton. As the night fell and the stars glittered overhead, Joe gathered everyone for a final piece of advice. Life is a carnival, my friends. Embrace the twists, savor the sweet moments, and remember, every day is a chance to join the grand parade of joy. Merrimenton became a village where laughter echoed through the cobblestone streets, where joy was not a rare guest, but a permanent resident. Jovial Joe, with his zest for life, had turned the village into a sanctuary of smiles, and the villagers learned the most important lesson of all. A good life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away, preferably with laughter. And so in the village of Merrimenton, where every day was a festival of fun, Jovial Joe's legacy became a beacon, guiding generations to live life with joy, humor, and a touch of delightful absurdity.